Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. For today, we are dealing with Psalm 136, and this is a printable by Roetz, and it is released today, February 4th, on her channel. I want to encourage you to keep an eye out for her channel. She's releasing videos very frequently, and I get to be a part of creating the page for it, so that is fantastic. I love it. And so art-wise for today, she has this printable with these beautifully soft pink and blue and yellow colors. I'm starting to see a theme. A lot of my other projects are also in these same colors, and so I just love it for February. I love it for the month of love. I love it that we can celebrate God's love. And Psalm 136 speaks about that love, his faithful love that endures forever. It speaks of, in the opening statement of Psalm 136, it says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." And so what I did is I took this printable and put it through my brother's scan and cut, and just cut out these imagery. And then I didn't throw away the stencil part of this printable, and I'm just using it with some gelatos and a dabber that comes in some of the packs with the gelatos. It's like a white, looks like a crayon, but it has a spongy piece on the top, and I just put that into the gelatos mixed with a little bit of water and even a bit of the tempera white paint that I always mix things with. And then I just dabbed it through these stencils, and with the hearts I just used those brushes that I used to mix it with, just to tap through that heart side or heart shape, to get some heart shapes on the image. I wanted texture, so that's why I used the spongy dauber thingy and my brushes to dab it through so that it would look textured. There's like a sponged effect on these images, or these stenciled leaves and hearts. And then it wouldn't be a page if there weren't splatters. So I took that same leftover paint with the white tempera and added a lot of water to it and just splattered in the pink and the blue and the yellow. If you can hear skateboarding in the background, it's because there is skateboarding in the background. My son is 16 and he's very much into skateboarding at the moment. So yeah, voiceover's got to be done. It's real life. And so I used the washi from this page, this printable, and I just adhered some Tombow adhesive to it, and then just stuck it down at the top and the bottom of this page. It looks so beautiful with the colors. They match so perfectly that I didn't want to waste any of it. So I will cut off that excess in a little while, but in the meantime it's being used perfectly just to hold my page down while I add all these elements. And so I just wanted to use those leaves or those branches in the background, and then the girl in the middle of it, kind of, being hugged by all of these leaves and branches. And then there's one solid piece with some roses in the middle that I wanted to have her kind of peek out from. I know it sounds weird, but that was the plan. So I need to get some cling plastic that actually clings. There's a method that Lindsay Decor uses to lift up these different clusters to keep them in place while you glue the back. And that has not been successful for me, so I'm going to have to eyeball it. So I'm just sticking that down. I did have one of the leaves fall glue side down onto the girl's shoulders, and so there was a lot of sticky stuff exposed there. So what I did in a minute is to take some powder and just sprinkle it over so that it makes that gluey or sticky part not so sticky anymore. This glue, the thing with it is it sticks fantastic, but that's just it. It sticks fantastic. So any exposed glue is very tacky. So yeah, I usually use some powder just to get the tackiness to be gone. So I'm sticking that tab and I'm using both sides because this is printed on plain paper, plain copier paper. It is kind of a soft tab, and so I decided to put the two back to back just to enforce them a bit and make them a bit stronger. And then I'm taking my black Faber-Castell pen and I'm just outlining those hearts just to make them stand out a bit more, because I'm going to be using that same heart with some branches at the top, and I just wanted to have the hearts pop a bit more since we are speaking about God's love in the first place. And then also I wanted to bring in the black from the pen that I'm going to be using just now anyways, and then just repeating those those rose cutouts at the top as like it is in the bottom. I'm going to take a Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen in a C nib, which is their new calligraphy hand lettering set. This it has a chisel nib, so it gives a different type of writing. And I would encourage you to play with it a bit just to see how you can use it. If you are going to be at Hobby X, there is a Faber-Castell store, and you can test out all of their products there. Hobby X 2019 at the Dome. Don't miss it. It's from 7 to 10 March. I'm just doing a completely unsponsored plug-in here. So yeah, you can check it out there and play with it a bit and see how it feels and how it writes. So I'm using the C nib in a block letter type writing, and it just gives it a different kind of look. I kind of like it. And I'm using that as my title, which is Give Thanks to the Lord. He is good. His love endures forever. And then I'm writing in my journaling pen just my own prayer and my own thanksgiving to God that His love is faithful. It never ends. He doesn't give up on me. His love doesn't stop for me, no matter what I do or don't do. And so I want to encourage you, dive into the Word, grab this printable, hit the notification bell on this channel so that you can get notification of future videos. Bye-bye.